hope you guys had a great day. Thank you for taking the time out to join me. Just waiting for some more folks to join, and then we will get this party started. Hey, Dominique, thank you for joining. Just waiting for a few more to get on, and then I'm going to get everything started. I'm a little early. Let's see where my guest is at. Hey, Gorilla, thank you for joining as always. When I get my shirts and stuff going, you and Dominic are going to be the first two people that I get shirts out to, by the way. You guys have supported me since day one, so I appreciate you. There's a couple other folks too, but.
Here we go.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, we on.
Good to see you.
Oh, how you doing?
Good, good. So I was just talking to some of the folks. Hey, Cheryl, let it join while I was waiting for you, and I hadn't had a chance to really introduce myself, so I'm going to go ahead and reset the room. I am Nubi, the Ear Hustler. This is We Are Ear Hustling, and I have a special guest tonight. His name is Stephen Q.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate the fact that you made the time. I know things are kind of moving quickly for you, seems like.
Woo. Oh, thank you for having me. For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, we had to reschedule and everything, try to get this stuff together.
That's all right.
But we here, and I appreciate you being patient. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, please, no problem. I'm glad I found you. And good evening, Cheryl.
Hey.
You're funny. I was looking online as I started doing this, and I was looking for talent, and I saw Be My Fiasco, and then I saw you singing Truck. And your voice resonated with me. So I said, I got to get him on too. Why not? 2 for 1, right?
That's dope. Yeah, there you go. Got to get it. Got to get it.
So I want you to tell everybody a little bit about where you're from, and we'll go from there.
All
hey,
right,
Mika.
So, once again, my name is Stephen Q, for those who don't know. I'm originally born in Massachusetts, a little town called Falmouth, Massachusetts, or Falmouth, Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. But I am a Dallasite. You know, I've been here all my life, and so Dallas is home. All in the DFW area. So I've been singing for a little bit, and you know, we're just glad to be here, right now. It's been a little journey, you know what I'm saying?
So now you said you just sing a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you sing more than that, but we're going to get into that. So now tell us about your background, what you experienced coming up, what you were exposed to music-wise.
Okay, so background. So I would say I'm a little bit of a PK. So my mom, my dad, both of them started off in the church. So my mom started off as a praise and worship leader. She's been doing that for years, and naturally, she got 5 kids. I'm one of the 5.
Okay.
And you know, she had us singing from a young age. Ironically, I used to hate singing. So
really,
you know, you don't want to be in the spotlight. She putting it out there. You know, you're just a little bitty thing, and you know, just been kind of singing here and there. Never really took it seriously. I come up, you know, all my brothers are like drum majors in the band and everything like that. And I was like, I'm too cool for that. I wanted to play sports. You know, my thing is I thought I was gonna be the next Barry Sanders, you know what I'm saying? I was just a small dude, real quick, you know what I mean, running around. And I messed around and had an injury in my leg. I said, well, shoot, I like my legs. So we might have to do a little something else, you know?
I know that's right.
Yeah, so we started singing, shoot. Back in the church, you know, the praise and worship leader stopped, and you know, there was a vacancy in there, and so I started. You know, I always had a thing for music, and I messed around and got a little keyboard, and I started playing on that, and I started kind of self-teaching myself a little bit to play, you know, what I wanted to play. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know,
was it church music, huh?
Yeah, you know, just a little bit of something, you know, and yeah, you know, heavy influences, you know, Fred Hammond, the Winans, Kirk Franklin, all of them. But you know, I also have like my aunts and my cousins. You know, they were in the Tupac, they were in the, you know, Leah, they were in the, you know what I'm saying, Mary J. and all of that. And so, you know, I took a little bit of that. That was, you know, that stuff was sounding good. And you know, I started blending a little bit of that. I seen a lot of my sounds coming from that. Just like a little mixture of what I've been hearing. And you know, we're able to implement that. And I had my first my first audition to play at the musicals. You know, they had the church musicals down here in the South, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, my aunts and them, they was like, go ahead and play something. And I was nervous as I don't know what. My first time getting out here, I sounded like I could not get the words out. You hear me? I was like, man, what's going on? And I was scared to death because, you know, I didn't want to sing in front of people. I'm naturally like more reserved, you know what I mean? And so that was like my first breaking out. And from then on, you know, I just started doing more and more, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And you know, years later, starting to write songs, starting to connect, you know, with my first start recording was with a hip hop group. So my first writing was raps, you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that.
And so I kind of grew more and more into accepting that I could sing, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, man, you might do some more singing. You do more of that, you know what I'm saying?
Don't quit your day job.
Yeah. So, you know, I started writing like it, you know, I think I started writing like 22. Okay. Something like that, you know. So, and recording here and there. And I had recorded my first song, Feet Don't Fit Me Now, which really was not even like meant to be anything like, it was like, you know, I'm doing a cover, it's like whatever. But more people started to like it. And so I said, well, let's do some recording. I started doing some more recording, more writing, and you know, it's kind of like how we started getting it going here now, even up to now. Like the last song we had right now is called Haunted.
Right, I love that song.
Yeah. So that's.
So now, what's your creative process like? Like, I mean, let's talk about creative process prior to the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then sort of this whole craziness that we're in. How did you figure out how to, you know, get your creative juices flowing?
Still a little bit of, I mean, it's not too much that changed before and after. I normally create because there's a certain sound that I want to hear. And so normally I started out, I'm a big fan of, like, I've been doing memos since I can remember. The first time I had like a recorder, and I would be recording. Like, you don't know about that. I feel like I'm showing my age a little bit. No. But I would take the recording, I record it.
Wait. Hold on. Let me bring it back a second.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about age. I'm 50 years old.
Yeah.
You're a youngin'.
See? You don't look 50 though. See what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So we try to keep that right here. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Right. But, all right. Okay. All right. Now go ahead. Say what you were saying.
I'm going to keep it kosher. All right. So, you know, I used to record that like that. You know, record it, go back and record it, overdub, you know, so everything will be sounding real sketchy and vibey. But I kind of still do the same thing. I start out with my memos, and then I make my way to the board, and you know, I would record at home, and I would send it out, you know, to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? My brothers do. I got my brother over here right now. Keyboard. Shout out to Keyboard Beethoven over there.
Hey there.
My brothers, Colin Murphy and Tim, and they would rock the beats for me and like hook them up, and so we would all kind of like work it out like that, and that would be my creative process, man, and like getting the sounds that I wanted versus just copy and pasting other beats. I would be producing my own stuff, you know what I mean, and that's still a work in progress, but like, you know, most of those songs that I do is composed. I compose them, you know. And,
that's dope.
Yeah.
Now, are you with like ASCAP in terms of your songwriting?
With BMI right now.
BMI, okay.
How they treat you right now? Yeah, they doing it. You know, it's all right. So far, so good.
Yeah. I have
So
new
far, so
music
good.
with ASCAP.
Yeah.
I haven't written in a while, but so I know
Yeah.
how that goes.
Yeah, right. See what I'm saying? So, you know, we started out there. We'll see what's up with what's going on right now. There's so much changing.
Yeah.
So much changing right now, and when it comes to like the royalties, where you're getting it from, and you know who's paying who, and all that, and so you know, trying to keep up with making sure I get the money. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we get that right for sure. You know, we don't do this for free now. Listen, no love now. It's all love. It's all love. But you know, you talking about
at the same time. Right.
You
talking about writing. You talking about composing, producing, all of that. You want to do all of it. So I ain't mad at you. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's it.
So
That's
now,
it.
do you have like a band or a group of people that you generally work with? Like in terms of the music side?
On the music side, man, there's a couple people that I work with. I don't have a band just yet. That's like my own band. But I do play with we have a top 40 band that we work with. We call ourselves Mission Lane.
Say it again?
Lane, the Mission Lane Band.
Okay.
Right. So, you know, we do a lot of gigs out here, private events and all that, you know, all that have, you know, birthdays, everything. And that's a lot of fun too. You know, we like to get out there and show out. A lot of high energy. You know, a lot of fun. Anytime that I'm up performing, I like to have fun. I like to, you know, smile. I like to enjoy myself. You know, and I think when you're enjoying yourself, people enjoy that with you. You know what I'm saying? And so I like to just bring that anytime I hit the stage. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's important that you know, there's so many singers out here, and you know, I get it. You know, this isn't the 80s. You may not necessarily have somebody, you know, dancing in the background.
Yeah,
I get all of that.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to have that type of setup, you got to be able to perform, and that includes keeping the crowd interested and rocking with you.
Got to. That's a must.
And I think that's perfect experience for you for when you are ready to perform for the masses.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's you gotta be able to feel where everybody's coming from, and I think part of that. So you know, I take a little bit of that too from the gospel side, because I also like to feel everybody in the crowd. I want to see their energy, see where they're going with, and all of that. And I just, you know, I can feed off of that, or I can help that out. You know what I mean? We can help bring the room up. You know, and anytime I'm doing something, I want to elevate it. We're gonna elevate it. We're gonna turn it up. If it's down, we're gonna make it rock. You know, and I love it. I love the feeling. I love the feeling of people smiling and having a good time, enjoying themselves, you know, wherever. And I'm like that just wherever, you know.
It's funny because when I talked to you the other day, you sounded like you were out about running or walking or wherever. And I ain't gonna lie, you were out of breath and you were saying something. And I was like, yeah, all right. Okay. And then you had like the, you know, with your accent. Now don't talk about my accent, but you know, you got a little accent. So I was like, postcard. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
But,
cool.
You know, I see that I see two sides of you. I see you on Instagram, and I see this humble person who, like you said, likes to elevate and give positive vibes. And then you break into a song while you work, and I'm like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I could be having a bad day. Somebody can be having a bad day, and they look at that and they're like, wow, this man is doing his 9 to 5 or whatever it is that he does, and he took a moment to bless us with his voice. So that's dope.
Yeah, that's the aim. You know, I think, man, listen, part of this Instagram still, I'm working on that thing. But, well, you know, what I kind of take consideration is sometimes, you know, everybody got to be perfect when they put everything out. Everything has to be. And, you know, real life, man, everybody ain't just that glamorous when they out here and about. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just got to be where you at while you got the feeling and let it fly, you know? Mm-hmm. And so and so that's the aim. Like, if I'm doing anything like that, it's specifically definitely on that, just the realness and authenticity of it. You know, because I know if I were just to pass around and I see something like that, I would appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of like doing that sometimes. Like I would waste all day if I ain't doing it. If I waited for it to be perfect.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that's part of the issue with society now and social media and the pressures of trying to fit in. Not necessarily you and I, but you know, a lot of people try to do that. My sister said, I can hear that accent loud and clear.
You know, people talk about my accent all the time. Like, man, where you from? Hold on. I be getting that in Dallas. They say, where you from? Like, I said, I guess it's a mixture of them Southern things right there. You know what I'm saying?
Them Southern things. Yep.
Yeah, I got family in Oklahoma. You know, I got family down in Beaumont. You know, we down here. Yeah. You know, all over the place. So
yeah.
we glean from little here and there.
So what do you do? Because not everybody has a great day, right? And not everybody comes through and says, I'm having a bad day, so I'm going to whistle while I work. Or, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever have one of those sweet chariots? You know what I'm saying? Do you have one of those?
All the time, actually. You know what I'm saying? But that's the moment where I kind of flip the script. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know, I've been more so on just being able to, how do I keep that energy? You know, I'm a big fan of being balanced. I try to be aware, like, if I'm thinking, if I'm in a bad space, like, what's going on? You know, I'll ask myself that before I start going, because I know what I feel. If I'm tired, you know, and if I'm tired, I can get anxious, I can get frustrated, you know. And don't let me be tired and hungry, you know. I'm always smiling, but if I'm just tired and hungry, listen, we might get a whole different side.
That's right. That's right.
So,
feed me, Seymour. I understand.
So I just try to feed, you know, as much positive energy that I can, you know, into those situations.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, I have my days, and when I have my days, I don't even try to hide it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. You know, and I think that's an important thing. Like, sometimes we trying to put on a brave face sometimes, that we don't allow ourselves to be upset when we upset. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Be upset, you know, but, you know, make sure you handle it in your way so that you can come back and, you know, approach everybody else with the same respect. You know what I mean? And, you know, I try my best to do that. It might not always show all the time, but I do my best. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all that matters.
I do my best.
I overstand. I don't have, I probably need anger management. I tend to, but I think that's also a New York thing. Cause you know, we always on the one, you know what I mean?
Hey, I've been in New York, man. Listen, yeah, that's a different vibe up there.
Now. Yeah, it's a whole different vibe. You know what I mean?
That's a different vibe.
Yeah.
I remember my first time going out there, and it was like, hey, you know, I'm trying to do my Southern hospitality. Like, hey, what's going on? And all I see is like, man, look, we got things to do.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? It's too many people out here.
That's right. We on the go.
To be doing all of that talking, man.
That's right. That's right.
So, listen, I get it, and it's a very like, hey, let's handle this business, let's get to it. And when you with your people, y'all hang. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so I can respect that. I get that 100%. I had it that real quick. What's going on around that thing?
You caught on. So tell us about some of your secular influences.
My secular influences. That's funny. I
want to clear it up.
I got you. So, man, being from that, you know, so in Dallas, man, neo soul is a big deal. So you know, you got the Erykah Badu's and people would say music soul child. Um, I tend to do a lot of the old school. I think the vibe for that, because it tend, you know, when people always have a bad day, I think they tend to go to some old school to get that feeling that they couldn't get on some new stuff sometimes. But you know, you got your Standard Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonders, man. I think here now you got your boys like Lucky Day coming out here doing their thing. You got your Giveons. You know, you got your Keon Dixons and all of that good jazz. And I think you know, I'd like to hear a little bit of all of that. You know, Anthony Hamilton.
Of course.
People say, man, you sound like Anthony Hamilton on some days. John Legend, you know, he's an incredible writer. You know, just like, especially, you know, when that "Remember I used to love you," man, all of them joints.
Holla, holla, holla.
You know what I'm saying?
That was my joint. That was my joint.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Absolutely. All of them things like that, man. That's a whole vibe, and the whole sound right there. You know, they were heavy influences. Just being able to get in that mode, get in that vibe, getting that sound. I love the arrangements. Man, like, you know, Music Soul Child was a big deal. And it's crazy because here it's like some of the podcasts he's on, he's trying to work out like how he feel about his own music. And I'm like, man, we love it. Right. You know what I mean? So it's amazing how much you can pick up from each and every person, you know. And I think I find myself doing a little bit of nuances from each one of them. You know, at different times. And it's crazy to hear because somebody else pointed out to me, hey, you did that John Legend joint right there. I'm like, I had a little more Southern. Had a little more Southern flavor in that thing. But yeah, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, I had Eric Roberson on the show. Did you get a chance to look at that?
Eric Roberson, yeah. Now, that's another one. That's another one right there.
Very talented, very, very humble.
Yeah.
You know,
you'd be surprised though, you know, when you get to talking to people, how humble they are. Like, because in your mind, they're like so, you know, larger than life. You know what I mean? That it's like, you know, when you get in a setting like this, you get to see the other side. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, yeah, I mean, just being able to put all them influences is just, I'm thinking about it now, like, how in the world do I sound like all of these people at the same time? And, you know, I hope to explore a little bit more. You know, I like I like to get more in, like, the neo soul parts and the pop parts and you know what I'm saying? Because I like all of it. I like to dance. I like to, you know what I'm saying, spin around a little bit, you know, all of that. I like to sit down and serenade a little bit, you know, all of that is, you know, and it's part of being the show. Like, you know, the Michael Jacksons, you know, everybody like Mike.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
About, you know, that's about having, again, the performance aspect, I think, you know, is a big deal. You know, I saw you in another video. I think you took it down where it was you and I don't want to sound, a white girl. And I don't remember the name of the song. But that was a different style. That was like different from, you know, totally different from Haunted. Yeah.
That's we did a cover. It's my homegirl, her name KJ. Shout out to KJ out there. And she's another artist, and we did a cover for Selena Gomez and was that Six Black. You know, Six Slacks. I can never get his name right all the way.
I know who Selena Gomez is, but I don't listen to her music. Sorry.
So right. So she kind of brought me on to that joint. We did the cover, remixed it, remixed the beats and everything like that. Shout out to Boy Murphy Leon did that thing, and you know, it turned out real well. You know, I think we had a lot of love on that one. That was a different experience. Just kind of being able to, you know, show the funner side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so those are different areas I like to
to touch
that
it.
y'all gonna see more of.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like a personality, so
Yeah.
I think that that's a perfect fit. And I was going to ask you, do you think? I guess the biggest challenge with music is that we have these genres, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
once you get into one genre, God forbid you get into something else.
uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
like, oh my God, he's doing pop.
yeah.
So I try to, when I talk to you guys, I try to find out like, what direction do you see yourself in?
Mm-hmm.
Like you mentioned, an array from left to right of
Yeah.
different types of artists.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to choose one style, would you still say it's more of the old school style? Like an
Uh,
Anthony Hamilton type of singing, I would say.
Ooh, it'd be a blend. Um, I think right now, like whoever's doing it, I think right now more creatively, it would be like the Lucky Day. I mean, he out there with Earth, Wind and Fire, and he's out there with her. He's out there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which is another incredible artist. Her been she's been she's been killing it. You know what I mean?
Talented.
And but like being able to stay in that vein, is more likely that soul. I would say like a mixture of pop soul type
Mm-hmm.
of situation if I were to kind of put it together.
Together.
Because even when it's a bop, it's still something that you're gonna be like, oh, dang, that's real. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right. Right. We got a singer who's doing a little mix, but he can sing.
yeah. And I think that's definitely gonna show on a little bit of the next project. That's a pretty good sample size of what's to come. But yeah, that'd probably be in that lane right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A little pop soul, I guess that would be calling it.
Mm-hmm. We got a question. As far as music, my girlfriend Mika, as far as music is concerned, do you think it's more important to be relevant or just doing what feels good to you?
Ooh, that's a good question right there.
Mm-hmm.
Me, myself, personally, I think for me, it would be whatever I feel like is good because that's what comes out naturally. And I think whatever it is that I'm feeling at that time
Mm-hmm.
will be relevant because it's, I try to stay connected as much as possible,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think, dang, just Mika? Dang, girl, you all right. But yeah, no, just kind of being in that vein. I think whatever's real to you will always appeal to everybody else. Because if you can't feel it, you're just doing something to try to be in the limelight or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't never really been me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never really like a just, hey, look at me. That's another reason why I probably had a hard time on the social media because I had to kind of watch them levels. But at the same token, like, if I'm feeling it, that's my first test. If I can feel this thing, then I can almost guarantee somebody else gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm. And you should be. You should. That's how I think. And Mika, thank you for asking that question. I think that you should feel it. You should be passionate about it. If you're not, don't do it because we're gonna see right through you.
Exactly. You can see
Especially
the realness from the fake now. Off the top.
We will call you out and be like, "What the hell is wrong with him today?" Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
you ain't about that. Nah, you can pull it out real quick.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah, you can see that real quick. So, that's why it's important to me just to be like, just feel it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if it ain't nothing else, I don't like to be gimmicky.
Right.
That makes sense,
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you have any producers that you would like to work with or that you're going to be working with on this next album that we may be familiar with or that you should be giving a shout out to because they're so dope?
That's it, man. First of all, big shout out to the homie, my bros that's been with me for a minute. Y'all know Murphy Leon, LOL on Instagram. He's been we've been working together for a while, and he's been helping me with that. He got a couple tracks on there that we work together and put some time in. Like if you see me on my gram, and I'll probably be over there, and we probably be singing, and he be playing or something. Then that's what that is.
Right.
The other guy that's actually on a haunting
Okay.
Named Jungle Ship.
Hey,
He's
John.
he's another producer on the project.
Okay.
Um, and shout out to Dave Anthony. Now Dave Anthony is one of those super producers, but he's he's all the way out there in Sweden. He's been regarded as like one of the top 5 engineers
Really?
in the world. And so I'm just looking forward to being able to just do one of those songs on a project that he created.
Mm-hmm.
But like as far as other producers, man, I would say D-Mile been on the list right now. D-Mile.
Wait. What? You just said don't.
Oh, okay. So
What?
who I would like to work with?
Uh-huh.
One of them is D-Mile.
Okay.
Right. D-Mile is one of those. I've been kind of paying attention here a little lately. You know what I'm saying? With what he been doing with her, what he been doing with just R&B. Period.
Mm-hmm.
He just been doing a lot of good moves, and just sounds are just amazing. It just kind of make you want to sing.
Mm.
And I think they've been doing a good push of trying to bring that R&B back.
Mm. We need it.
Not like the trap. You know what I'm saying? The rap singing. I'm talking about like R&B.
Right.
And so D-Mile, I like man, of course I want to do something with Timberland. Timberland just always on everybody's list, man. You want to do something fun, you want to do something crazy for real. That's one of my tops up there. I said Leela James. Okay, for sure.
What? Mika said you should do
Leela
Leela
James.
James. Yep.
Hey, I'm down with that too. You know what I mean? Man, it's who I want. Eric Badu. Let's see.
There's a whole bunch of them.
I want to work with them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to work with them all, man. I'm open to it all. I love creating.
Mm-hmm.
I love to be in that creative space. Like I said, when I first got started, it was a bunch of different writers, so it didn't do nothing but just fuel me to keep writing and try to one up on the next one. You know what I'm saying? And just like a friendly competition, but it's so fun, and so I love being creative sessions like that.
Yes, and we appreciate it because right now you're sharing with us, and a lot of people when they interview with me, they're not really sure how to be or how to kind of just be themselves. So
yeah,
the fact that you're sharing about your creative process, the people that you want to work with, we appreciate you sharing all of that because we now we're gonna be looking for it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking for it too. Huh?
I know that's right. So listen, I'm gonna reset the room real quick because we've had some people join, some people leave, some people come back. I am Nubi the Ear Hustler. This is Stephen Q. And we are listening, watching on We Are Ear Hustling, which is my weekly show. Thank you for joining. Sriracha 2, I hope I pronounced it right. So that's my dog.
Yeah.
Hey, niece. Hey, Kayla. Yeah. So,
boy, jungle shit right there.
Yeah, and you had quite a few people. And there's another young lady. I don't know if she's still on here, but she was definitely bigging you up. Stina_Joan. I saw that they reposted the stuff interview today. So we appreciate you.
That's love.
Yes.
That's love. That's a lot of love, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
For real, man. That getting that support, it really do make you feel good, you know what I'm saying? Especially with your people.
Absolutely.
Coming to drop in. They don't have to come in here. So, I appreciate y'all showing up on the thing, showing some love. They're dropping the hearts, sharing everything.
That's right.
I'm always trying to be appreciative of the people around me, even yourself. Just like I said, you didn't even have to, give me that call, but
thank you.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We got some good energy right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got some good energy.
That's right. We manifesting good stuff. And I tell all my interviewees, don't forget me when you blow up. I will come find you.
Hey, listen. We on the rise together. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We on the rise together.
That's right. And I appreciate you, accepting the offer. I've reached out to quite a few people and no response, so they don't say.
Oh, it's getting there. Oh, yeah. They fighting for
my time. That's right. So now, I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind singing a little something for us. Uh-oh, somebody said, that's my nephew, so proud and love you so much. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, there she go. Hey, Auntie. Yeah, that's my auntie right there. I
Hi,
love you
thank you
too.
for joining.
Yay. Shout out to that boy Murphy Leon in here in the building one time.
I see you, Murph.
Yeah. All right. So we about to do a little something now. I ain't even I was trying to work on these levels. I also had something that I was gonna play, right? Because I know you asked me like, do I play a little bit?
Oh.
So I wanna make sure these levels is great.
Okay.
We start doing that.
Do your thing. Do your thing. We ready.
Yeah. Make sure that sound good. What that sound like?
That sounds good.
It's a little bit of what we ought to heard, like goes like that. Since I found a low place in this.
I just lost you. Okay, there we go. I just lost your sound, but yep, there you go.
Let me start all over again.
All right.
Say, it seems I found a low place in this world. How could I ever get back? I know that I messed up 1,000 times, but this time trumps that. Whoa, how could you ever forgive me? Please, I need you in my life. Whoa, I should have never did that. Please, let me back in, 'cause it's something. Whoa, whoa, said it's something me. Oh, it's something. Oh, no, no. Oh, it's something me. Say, oh, where that's your fingertips. And getting still, you let it slip. Up, 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 up. And then that up is, I can't remember. Remember, you the one that said you wanted to dip. Oh, stepped on the track, crossed the black cat, up under a letter. Since the day you split the pole, I hope you're ready to every single obstacle. Nowadays, it's nothing but the blessings I've grown from the pain. I hear you calling again, saying that you wish things had changed, 'cause it's something. It's something me. Ooh, yeah, something me. Yeah, something me. Oh, and no matter what I say, I can't get you out my head. I can see you everywhere. Oh, toss and turn all in my bed. And people ask me what is wrong. I can hear it in your tone. I can't believe everything's gone. You won't even answer the phone. And it's something. Oh no 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 no. That it's something me. Oh, it's something me. Oh no 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 no, then it's something me. He's saying something. Hey, that's the song right there. It's Haunting is out right now. That's a little snippet of me, practicing a little bit on that keyboard. And that song right there, man, is it's about that moment right there when you in it. Let's say whether it's a breakup or whatever that you felt like you coming out of, and sometimes you just have to be in that moment. I had when I first started releasing the song, I was talking about the name of it, and my mom was like, "Ooh, I don't know if you want to release that song." Being the pastor, I understand where she's coming from. I said, but this right here is just how I'm feeling right here.
Right.
And I know there's a lot of people that feel that way when they in that feeling. And I think it's important sometimes to be able to share that. Just like we said before, not everybody's always on a high note or, feeling good. But even in the song, it talks about that turnaround. Like, I'm in a better place now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so I think that's important to have. You know what I'm saying? He said, go cop that content right now. It's out right now.
I see that.
Oh, hey, on all platforms right now. It's out. It's out right now. That's definitely a part of the project that's coming out this fall. And look forward to that.
That's what I was going to ask you. So wait. We got to go through some of these comments because we getting some hype here. So Money DF2 said, that's my boy.
Hey, shout out right there.
My girl Mika said, yeah, you got that oil.
Okay.
My sis says she hears a little bit of Donnell Jones.
Okay. All right.
Listen, you just gave us like a free mini concert, right? We didn't know we needed that.
Yeah. That's dope. I see it right there. Hey, I appreciate the love, man. Hey, come on with it.
So what I want you to do is when you are getting ready to release your project in the fall, hit me up, come back so I can help you promote that joint. Because if it sounds anything like what you just did, I want you to win regardless. But I really want you to win.
Oh, that's love. That's love. Yeah, yeah. So
Murph said the invoice is in my email.
Straight up. That's my guy right there.
I know that's right. Next time I'll put the badges on, okay?
That's it.
So
but that's coming out. I told you, so we were talking about that. I don't know if you're ready for that one just yet. So the name of the project is called Postcards.
Yes, please talk to me about that.
All right. So being how we were just talking about how there's different areas and the influences. And so I began to, do some songs. And I really believe like these are the ones that lead off for this particular season in time. But I was like, well, how do I put these things together? It's not like are they cohesive or whatever? And I came with the idea with postcards because they're all they represent different states of minds, right? Different states of being. We think about destinations, no matter what the season is, because you can go out to the beach in the wintertime. You can find a beach somewhere is, it's warm. You know what I mean? Take a vacation. You can go somewhere where it's cold in the summertime. It's not about like, where that person is. You can always move to another state of mind. So these particular songs that chose are about that. They're different vibes. Whether you're talking about, some gospel vibes, where you're talking about some chilling vibes. So there's a little bit of like island music. There's a little bit of inspirational music. There's a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of soul in here. And so it's just a big collaboration. Hip hop, all of that in these few songs. But I think they're gonna be really a big impact. And they also, it's like a timestamp. That's one thing about even 2020 is like we'll never forget that, right? And so even in this time, we'll never forget that. And so I was giving everybody opportunity to be able to keep that, that timestamp. Because, and here's the thing that's been thrown around my area here lately. Like, remember this time that we at right now? because you'll never be able to get that person back. You know, this version of yourself only comes by one time, you know? And so, you know, when you was at your 20s, that was your 20s. When you was at your, you know, teens, that was your teens. You know, you ain't going back over there. I don't care how hard you try to go back, try to go into high school at you know what I'm saying, 37.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It ain't happening. And so you got to enjoy the state you in right now. And so that's part of the joint, man. So these are you know, already some postcards that I've been getting signed, and I think that's gonna be one of the things I want to invite everybody to join in on that. Pretty soon I do a call. You know, we'll do some postcards, and we'll try to spread some positivity out here. I think that'd be pretty dope. So
my sister just downloaded your song. She said it's a bop.
Hey, that's it. So, you know, that'll be there. Hunting's there. Make sure y'all keep up with those. Get some we'll be tapping into the postcards. Y'all stay tuned, and we'll let y'all know how that promotion goes. But I really want to start something that we can all be a part of, and sharing some you know, some positive energy out here. You know what I mean? Listen,
that's a dope idea. I think that, you know, now I understand what you were saying to me when you were talking to me on the phone the other time.
Yeah, I'm all outside. You know, we were all outside at that downtown Dallas.
Man, and, it was windy.
You know, I guess we didn't help with that southern accent, huh?
I said it was windy as hell because I could barely hear you, and then you had the southern accent, so it was like down. I was like, what the hell? So I definitely want to get in on that, and I hope that everybody that's on the call will, you know, look out for that. Will follow Stephen. You know, he's obviously super uber talented. The fact that you sing, songwrite, play, I always think that that's an advantage for any artist. So, you know, kudos to you. I expect nothing but, I'm putting pressure on now, nothing but good things from you. I expect to be snapping my fingers and then crying and then praying. We gonna get it all up in there, you know. And then I figure as it gets closer to the time that, you know, you get ready to drop your project, holler at me. We'll get you back on.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a promise. That's a bet. I'm gonna definitely keep you in the loop.
Okay.
That's for sure.
So now, if you do me just one more favor and just let everybody know where they can find your stuff, what's the name of your song, where you're on Instagram, and if you're on anything else, any other platform, please tell everybody. All
right. So it's spelled down there. I appreciate you spelling the name correctly. You know what I'm saying? I'll be getting all types of spells, but it's definitely Stephen, STEPHENCUE. Just for those who haven't been able to look down at that screen and see. But I am on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know, mostly on Instagram, but I am on Twitter as well. And you can find my music, like The Haunting is on all platforms, like I said. You can find it on iHeartRadio. You can find it Spotify. Feet Don't Fail Me Now is another one. You know, that's the get up and go joint. So if you ever need to pick me up in the morning, don't forget to get them Feet Don't Fail Me Now and get your day started right, you know. So both of those songs out right now, Apple Music. Find it on there. Make sure y'all put it down in your playlist. You know, get that playlist love for your boy, and you know, spread it out. I mean, you know, I think I haven't heard anybody that said anything negative yet. You know, they may be out there, but give it a shot to just be able to let you know if you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? But check it out. Don't miss out on it.
That's right.
It's about to be a wave out here. You know, I'm speaking that. You know, we speaking those things. You know what I'm saying? They ain't right now, but they on their way.
That's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Murphy Leon, you talking smack. He said, number one, let's get the whole squad on the show.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. So, the whole Bitty squad out there, you know. That's the squad. Bitty B-I-T-I, Believe in Anything Impossible. That's the entertainment right there. So we got some plenty guys out here like Kai. We got KJ, like I said, that was the girl we did on the remix that you seen in the video. Murphy Leon, my boy Fuego. But yeah, we gonna definitely tap it in.
Okay.
We're gonna definitely tap it in.
Y'all follow me so I can see what y'all got going on, and then I can bring in the whole squad.
That's it. That's it. But
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you joining me tonight.
yeah,
I'm gonna actually go look for Feet Don't Fail Me Now because I didn't see that. So I can go ahead and listen to that while I pack up all my equipment and whatnot.
there you
But
go.
I do really appreciate you coming by, and especially singing for us because that's on the spot. Not everybody wants to do that, so I appreciate you very much.
Woo. Now I appreciate you. I sure was like, "Who? What am I saying today?" We gonna figure it out.
Well, at least I
We
did.
had
At
a good
least I
time.
warned you, right?
Hey, at least you did that. I appreciate that because I could have been having a
Warm up
day.
the voice. Thanks, Dominic. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for joining. We are ear hustling this evening. I am Nubi the Ear Hustler. This is Stephen Q. Go check them out, and we will talk soon. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye bye.